God of War Ragnarok. It's being delayed to 2022. Now, and it's sad news, but I think that even what's the worst thing about this is basically it's coming to the PS4. Now, that's a good thing in my eyes, but to a lot of gamers, that's not what they want. To a lot of PS5 owners, that's not what they want, because last time we checked, basically, Sony said, "Hey, PS5 is gonna exclusive games, and God of War Ragnarok is gonna be coming to the PlayStation 5. People are buying PlayStation 5s and they want exclusive games. They got Demon Souls, they got the Miles Morales. They want these games to show off their new system. They want the system to basically be the reason why, hey, this is why you need to buy a PS5. This is the game you need to play on it, right? God of War was a good game. It was a narrative-driven game, standout game, graphical performance. It was all over the place. It was a good game on the PS4. But what people don't understand is there's 110 million plus PS4 owners. Now, granted, let's just say that, okay, every game that came out going forward was a PS5 exclusive. That means 110 million PS4 owners are not going to be able to play those exclusive games. Now, I could hear the argument. Who the hell want to play those new games on the old system? The old system can't even do 4K. The base console can't do 4K. Yeah, we get it. But at the same time, there's people that still haven't been able to get a PS5. There's PS5 shortages, chip shortages. Just a shortage in general. You can't get an Xbox that much. Your PS5 is highly sought after, so those are even more harder to find. There was a point people was buying up the controllers and you couldn't even get the controller. So why would somebody that doesn't have a PS5 buy God of War? Doesn't make sense, right? Why would you buy the game and sit there and wait? People did that with the Switch. They could have get the Switch, but they brought Zelda Breath of the Wild, and they was just holding on to the game until they got the system. I get it, cool. But I don't want to look at the game. That's wasting money up front. I'm thinking about it like this. If the PS4 owners already have a PS4, if the game could run on a PS5, or not even, if it could run on a PS4, then it could obviously run on a PS5. You just need to do some extra development to make sure it runs better. It gets those enhancements similar to like Xbox with Smart Delivery, and just those next gen enhancements. Why they can't do that? What's wrong with the game getting delayed an extra year? God of War 1 came out in 2018 or 2019. So it hasn't even been that long. So I think another year wouldn't hurt. Besides, what will happen is a lot of people sorry, let me get comfortable. A lot of people is gonna sit here and complain when the game does come. Like if they rushed it out, a lot of people will complain, hey, the game got rushed out. It's another Cyberpunk. If they rushed it. Now, if they just kept it a PS5 exclusive, even if they waited an extra year, they're gonna be like, hey, what about the PS4 users? This sucks. I can't get a PS5, so I only got the PS4, and Sony is not releasing any games to the system. How you guys gonna do this to us? You can't abandon your fan base, and I think the PS5 owners they don't understand that. Yes, you guys got good exclusives. You guys got great games. But you guys also have a fan base. Alright? Not a fan base. A user base of 110 million PS4 owners. That's more than the PS5. Because I'm not sure how much the PS5 has currently. But it's more than... What is it? The PS4 got more than that. And, Sony came out and said, there's certain games that we just have to put on a PS5 just to show off the capabilities, such as, Ratchet and Clank, which looks next gen. I don't think that game could run on a PS4. If they spend more time in development and, did some enhancements and drawbacks for the PS4 version, yeah, of course. Because I think of games like this. If you PC gaming, right? If you have a high-end PC, you could play any game. If you have a mid-range PC, you can still play those games. You just have to tail back the graphics and the frame rates. Why are these companies not doing this more? Matter of fact, I think they can do it, but nobody wants to spend extra time in development doing it. Like, why don't Sony just make it a PlayStation exclusive, right? And just give the PS5 version enhancements. I think they should have did that with Ratchet and Clank. I mean, they are doing it now, because before they were singing a different tune. They were saying, oh, if you want exclusives, you have to come to PS5. But with the chip shortages, you guys are selling more software but less systems. Not even that, but your hardware says it's not going to be where it's supposed to be at, just because the whole pandemic. Now, is that a problem? Yes. Does anybody really care? Yes and no. Some people that got a PS5, they don't care, because they're going to get every game that comes there. On the other hand, the PS4 owners, they're still going to be left out of certain exclusives, such as Ratchet and Clank, and whatever future game Sony decides to put out, whether it be a system seller or a software seller. If they're smart, those system sellers or those powerhouse exclusives like Spider-Man and God of War are gonna come to the PS4, and then those regular standoff games that people like, but they don't really care for that much, like Ratchet and Clank, maybe Jack and Daxter. I'm trying to Heavenly Sword. If you do a reboot, if they did a Days Gone 2, I could see that probably on. Maybe that might go to PS4, but you get what I'm saying. Maybe the next Spider-Man. I mean, I will keep that PS4 and PS5, but they already did Miles Morales on both systems, so I think they might want to showcase the PS5 with that one. So this is what I'm talking about, and hopefully the game industry gets a hold of this. Xbox, they're already doing it right. Microsoft Xbox exclusives. If you get Gears of War 5, it's going to be able to work on the base Xbox, Series X, Series S. Going forward, that's not going to happen, obviously, for obvious reasons. But they said they're going to support those games. They're going to support exclusives day one on Game Pass across all platforms. So, hey, at least we have some, cushion to know. If you got a last-gen system, you're going to be fine, and you're still going to get your games, all right? It's your boy Marcus Guy, a.k.a. the Caramel Poppy. It's Caramel Poppy Gamer, and I'm out.